welcome to my channel. Glad to see you here, and let's get started. Today I want to talk about two main archetypes I'm currently working on concept of in my recent book. And of course there is nothing new in this subject, but what brought me to it is that society as a whole draws a distinction between the two even without giving it so abstract definitions as hero and anti-hero, protagonist or the antagonist. We always deal with someone who's reliable and predictable, and on the other hand someone who possesses threat to it. And while we may think at some point of the second one as of example of at least a subclinical form of psychopathy to extent, let's take a closer look on how different celebrities and politicians act even publicly. And I don't think I have to bring out here some examples to convince you in that they clearly show general public certain spectrum of emotional triggering which could be labeled as inappropriate or unaccepted by standards of day-to-day life of an average individual. This is not to say that we are here to normalize instability, but we certainly can find out that in common psychology it's what called the dark triad traits. And of our reliability I should say that of course it's not the same as to be predictable, but from perspective of social roles and the way we perceive it by others, it could be viewed differently, especially when it comes to our personal relationships. So now I want to make it clear for you that the reason why I do not make a strict distinction between the so-called masculinity versus femininity, this is because of the message I want to deliver to you. In my current research, I'm emphasizing on a deeper, more so esoteric aspect of character, because where it all comes to in the end is to our inner perception and sense of what's wrong and right, good and evil, light and darkness.